Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about some sample problems related to homework 8. So let's take a look at the first one. The data in the following table represents the number of hours of relief provided by 5 different brands of headache tablets administered to 25 subjects experienced in favor of 38 degrees or more. Perform the ANOVA and test the hypothesis at the 0.05 level of significance that the mean number of hours of relief provided by the tablets is the same for all 5 brands. So here is our hypothesis. So we can know from the problem this is a one-factor ANOVA problem, because there is only one factor here is the brand of the tablets. So I input those data into the Excel. Here's the data we get from the question. So what we need to do is to use the data analysis toolbox. If you don't have that in under your data section, you can go to the file and the options. Then there is editing. This one. This is analysis tool pack. Then you click go, mark those two, and click OK. There should be a data analysis here. So we use this toolbox to choose the one factor ANOVA. Then we need to choose our data. So here is our data. So our data is grouped by columns, and the first row is our label. So we output our results here. Click OK. Then the Excel will conduct the ANOVA for you. Here is the ANOVA result. Let's copy that here. So as we can see, the F value is this, and the P value is this. The P value is really small, it's less than 0.05. So we reject the hypothesis, which means those 5 brands are different. Okay? So let's take a look at the second problem. 3 strains of rats were studied on the 2 environmental conditions for their performance in a maze test. The error scores for the 48 rats were recorded. So here we get the data for the test. Their strain at a different level and the environment. So what we want to do is use a 0.01 level of significance to test the hypothesis that. So the first one is for different environments, there is no effect on the test on the error score. And the second problem is different strains has no effect in the error scores. And the third problem is the environmental strains do not interact, which means the interaction between those 2 factors will not affect the error score. Okay? So as we did before, we use the Excel. I input data already here. So for the bright, there we have 8 for bright and free environment. We have 8 replications. So under the bright, there are 8 frees and 8 restricted environment. So you should put your data in this way, so the toolbox will work. So here we click on the toolbox, and we should choose the ANOVA 2 factories replications because we have 8 replications here. So we input our data. Rows per sample. Okay, so per sample we have 8 replications, so we should click 8. This alpha is 0.01. So we output our data right after this data. Output our results after the data. So we click OK. Here's our result. So we just need the ANOVA table. Here. So for the sample, which is an environment, because here is the degree of freedom is 1, so the sample represents the environment. So for environment, the F value is this, 14 something, and the P value is really small, it's less than 0.01. So for the first question, we reject the hypothesis. And for the second problem, here is the strings. So the degree of freedom is 2, so this P value is 0.01. It's really small too. It's less than this one. So we reject hypothesis of that. So for the third problem, the interaction, the F is small and the P value is really big. It's about 0.055. It's way greater than 0.01. So we fail to reject H0. So for this problem, the factors will affect the error score is the environment, and strings. So the two are imperfect effects, but not the interaction. So here is our sample problem recitation. Thanks for watching.